Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Kill Order 2-08-373-1410-69, set in Bangkok, and supplied to us today by BitYung. So on to our briefing, short and sweet, a contract. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. So for today's challenge we'll be starting at 47 Suite, where we will also have a Seeker 1 stored up. We'll be bringing with us 9 Obara's machete, an agmetic gas grenade, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to retrieve our Seeker 1 from the bedroom, and then we're going to head outside of our suite where our first target is located, and it's this young lady right here. So we're just going to wait for the 2 guards to move off. Not strictly necessary, but we'd rather be safe than sorry. We are going to have to do quite a bit of sneaking around, and we don't want the guards chasing us. So once they move off, we're going to pull out our Seeker 1, shoot our first target with the Seeker 1. She will get sick and she will make her way into our suite to purge herself. So we're just going to head straight back inside, and when she passes us, we will then remove our machete from the briefcase, as we will be vacating the room via the window. So we've got plenty of time. She's going to be in there for a while. We're going to put the machete on our back and ask this young lady very kindly, have you seen Robert Gray down there by any chance? Apparently he floats. No? Well, never mind, we'll keep looking. So with target 1 taken care of, we're now going to head out onto the balcony and up the drain pipe to the next floor. As you can see, we are almost spotted every time we get on this drain pipe, so we do need to move quite quickly. So once we're up into the penthouse area, we're going to cut through the kitchen to avoid any enforcer entanglements. As you can see, there are quite a number of people around. We're going to make our way through the foyer area and up the stairs to the bedrooms, and up here we will find Jordan Cross's stalker. He is currently disposed looking out of the window, so we are able to sneak up behind him and impale him with the machete. So 2 targets down. We're going to make our way back on to the stairwell, and we're going to have to wait for an opportunity to arise. So using instinct, you can see there are 3 housekeeping staff members in the area. 1 will leave, and that will leave us with 2. 1 will move under the stairs somewhere, and that will leave us with our target, and all we have to do is wait for her to approach the window, and we can then give her a gentle nudge and send her on a flying lesson. We now need to negotiate our way back to the kitchens, avoiding all of the housekeeping staff members along the way, but they're all disposed with their daily duties. We can pass through the kitchen once again, onto the drain pipe, past the suite and down to the lounge area balcony. Now unfortunately, Abel De Silva, our next target, has just made his way out onto the balcony, so we're just going to climb back up a little way so that we're out of sight of everyone, and when he goes back inside, we are going to pass through the trickiest point of the contract. So we're going to slide back down to the balcony below. We need to make it past the window or door on our left without being spotted by the guard, which we managed to do. We're going to make our way into the lounge area here, and we're going to await the return of Mr. De Silva. He's currently off in the bar area, and he will pass back through the restaurant area and back out onto the balcony. And when he does, we're going to use our machete by throwing it against the wall just by the side table there. We're going to retrieve it very quickly and then re-hide ourselves behind the sofa here. And when Mr. De Silva comes in, we can then sneak up behind him, impale him with the machete, and we'll leave him right there. So, one more target to go. We're going to make our way back to our suite, hopefully without being spotted by anyone. And we're going to return our machete to its briefcase and then make our way down to the ground floor. So we made it back into our suite successfully. We're going to replace our machete, and then we're going to go on the mad dash all the way down to the restaurant bathroom area, and we're going to do a little bit of setup. Now hopefully our timing is such that when we get here, our victim is in attendance. So as we enter in, there's Mrs. Carrington. No, I will not be your next ex-husband, dear. That speaks volumes about you. So we're going to make our way into the cubicle here, render the gentleman relieving himself unconscious, and then we're going to deposit him in the closet in the cubicle next door. And the reason for this is we don't want him coming along and discovering our final target before we get to our awaiting boat. So with him now taken care of, we're going to make our way out through the window here, and we're going to go and wait for our final target, who is the lawyer Mr. Morgan, and he will come along to this area with his bodyguard, and he will engage in a phone call. Now we have a choice of items with which to get him with. I'm going to opt for the gas grenade, as it is the less illegal maneuver, although you can use the seeker one if you wish. So once Morgan and his bodyguard arrive, his bodyguard is going to take up position facing Mr. Morgan and help himself to a drink. We're just going to quickly throw our gas grenade at the lawyer's feet, and then we're going to move away back to the bathroom and retrieve our machete one last time. So back the way we came, back in through the window if it lets us, and into the first cubicle. We're going to retrieve our machete and hide our briefcase behind the door along with our cells. So we are all now set up, ready and waiting. All we have to do is await the arrival of the guest of honor. So he's making his way straight here, but he does take a rather long route. But eventually he will make his way into the bathroom, and once the door closes, we are going to impale him with the machete. We're going to then drop the machete as we're not taking it with us. We're going to exit the cubicle, close the door behind us, and bolt for the boat exit. And hopefully we can get there before Mr. Morgan's bodyguard gets suspicious and makes his way into the cubicle, which we managed to do. So let's get out of Bangkok before anyone realizes what's going on, and we are safely away. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.